Hi, I'm Jessica Hallenbeck with Signature Real Estate, and it's time for our market update. The August data is here, and we're going to analyze it and what is happening and what's changing and why are we seeing all this volatility. All right, so we have a new lower median home price of $450,000. You know, back in May, the high reached a peak of $482,000. So clearly we peaked out and we're coming down and we're leveling off somewhat and adjusting to all of the volatility with inflation. Interest rates have a huge impact, and what's going to happen in the future will continue to have an impact on the actual market values that we see in home prices. When you look at the actual numbers, you will see the trending down in the graph. So we are hopefully going to stable out. I don't want to see a wiping out of all equity over the last 2 years. I don't think that will necessarily happen because no matter what, inflation is still in the home prices just as it is in everything we purchase today. It just bubbled a little higher and peaked in May, and we're just hopefully seeing a leveling out. We are going to be going into the winter months which historically have lower sales that happen. It's just kind of how it is. It's seasonal. So we'll see how that plays out with interest rates. Yesterday, we had one of the worst days in the stock market since 2020, a huge dip. So I'm interested to see how the Fed adjusts. Are we going to see interest rates come down because the markets are unstable? Are we going to continue to see them try to pump the rates up? Again, purpose is to bring down inflation. So again, with a watchful eye, we're going to be paying attention to this as we navigate. Now, I'm going to pause for a second. I see a lot of buying opportunities right now because some sellers need to sell quickly and their homes are staying on the market. And because of that, you can actually get them to come down significantly and have them help with buying your rate down. So if you're a buyer out there, the mortgage rate is more important than the home price because that's going to determine your monthly mortgage, your budget. So if you need help strategizing the budget, how we can even make things work in a market that's a little bit more volatile than it has been in the past, those are things we can help with. Okay, number of closings, we've seen a decrease. So this is not surprising given that the rates and everything have changed. The buyers in general are a little more standoffish right now, and it's because they're just kind of a wait and see. What's gonna happen? Again, I kind of go back to, we recently helped a few buyers negotiate some really good deals, and whether or not things fluctuate, they're gonna be in a pretty good spot. So sometimes you have to take advantage of the opportunities that are out there. All right, going on to the number of availability, the actual what's on the market. You know, a couple months ago in the beginning of the year, we literally had less than a 1 month supply. We were in the low 2000s when it came to a number of homes, and today we're almost near 8,000 homes that are available. Those are ones that are on the market, not under contract. And that is a 4 month supply of inventory. And that's a huge difference. So if we look at the availability graph, you will notice this huge peak. And actually the availability has peaked so high that it is equivalent to the 2015, 16, and pretty close to 2019 numbers. So you'll just see that that's the fluctuations that can happen in the market. We'll kind of see how this goes. If it starts to go any higher, that is going to keep pushing us into a buyer's market. So again, those buyers out there, you're gonna have more negotiating power. Sellers, still, prices are still strong. And so if you're choosing to sell your home, just know that you may have to negotiate more with your buyers because at the end of the day, they're gonna be looking for the best house that's going to be the best fit. And sometimes that includes the best price and the best rate and all those things. So just talking about the market in general, there's another tool we use with some market watch activity. And what we're seeing right now is a huge trend in decrease in price. and days on market. Those numbers have increased significantly. So now that we have more inventory, you're going to see homes set on the market minimum 30 days pretty much, and probably 60 and 90 days are going to be the averages. That is back to normal conditions versus our abnormal conditions that we were under during all of the pandemic time. And even prior to that, we were already low on inventory. So we're just kind of seeing a stabilization happen with that. So if you have any questions about the market and you want to talk about strategy, if you're thinking about selling, or if you're considering buying a home, I would love to help you. My team and I, we work on strategizing, planning, making options for you. If it is more of a timing thing, we'll think about what's the best strategy for that. And we're here to help you at the end of the day and to help you navigate that journey that you might be on. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out and have a great day.